Hello you beautiful nuggets, I hope you're well. Today we're going to be doing a sit down chatty video, which is personally some of my favourite kind of videos to film. I really enjoy these. And today we're going to be talking about a subject which is something which is a bit of a taboo, it's not spoken about enough, and I want to open up that conversation, and that subject is female friendships. I did a post about this on my Instagram about 10 days ago and that post blew up. I got like record numbers of DMs, messages, comments, likes. Everybody was just saying, please talk about this more. Nobody talks about this. I completely relate to your experiences. Please do a video about this. So here I am doing a video about it and talking to you guys about my thoughts on female friendships, and hopefully I can open up this conversation and maybe make this into a bit of an ongoing discussion on my channel. So yeah, let me know what you think of this video and let's hop right in. So first things first, I want to share my thoughts on female friendships and standards that are set in the media. I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, I watched Sex and the City and I watched Friends and I watched all these different programs which gave this glamorized ideal of what friendship was, and that was a close group of friends, maybe like 4 girls or maybe like 3-4 girls and a handful of guys who just are like this. They're like best pals, spend every single day together, live together, gossip together, travel together, drink wine together, shop together, live their best lives together. They're like super close best friends, hashtag girl gang, hashtag squad goals, all that sort of stuff. Well, that's what I thought friendship was going to be, and that's what I thought friendship would be when I got into adulthood. I never experienced that at school. I never had like a close group of friends which I kept all the way through school or with university, etc. I never had that, so I thought maybe when I get into adulthood that'll happen. Well, plot twist, it didn't. The reality of the situation is that I don't have like a group. I don't have one group of friends who I spend all of my time with and do all of my activities with. That just isn't the reality of my life. I have different friends in different pockets of my life who are spread out across areas of my life. They're not all brought together, and yeah, it's not like one hashtag girl gang. It's me and loads of different individual friendships. I've got a friend from school, I've got a friend from uni, I've got a few friends from blogging, I've got some friends who I met at the gym. I've got like friends in different areas and they're not in a group, and it kind of feels a little bit fragmented, but I kind of feel like, isn't that normal? Isn't that what adult friendships really are? Is it actually that common to have this super close-knit gang of friends? If you do have it, like, good on you, Claire. I'm sure you're having an amazing time with your girl gang. But everybody else over here, we don't have that. And I also just want to say, like, that's normal. Like, there isn't a right way to have friendships. There isn't an only correct way to have friendships. And that only correct way isn't just to have a group. You can be somebody who's like me, personally, who has lots of different friends in lots of different areas. And I feel very satisfied. I feel like I have amazing friendships. I feel like I have incredible humans in my life. But they're not just this one defined gang or group, you know? I just want to give you guys a little bit of reassurance that friendships aren't as easy as social media and mainstream media and TV and films make them look. We grow up, we grow apart, we move house, we move city, we move country, we move job. We end up leaving people who we thought would be in our life forever, but they're not. There's people who I thought I would be best friends with forever, and we've just drifted apart as life has happened, and they've gone off to a different part of the world and I've gone off to this part of the world, and they're working in this industry and I'm working in that industry, and we just didn't manage to keep in touch. And it can be really sad and hard to lose those friendships, but I also think it's natural. I think it's natural for friendships to ebb and flow. I think it's natural for people to come into your life, to leave your life, people to come into your life and stay. But not every single person is going to stay forever. And I think that's been something which I've massively learned over the course of the past few years. Like, I always wanted to hold on to people. Like, if somebody came into my life and we got close, I wanted us to stay close forever because I just like having friends. But then I just realised that life happens and people grow up, they grow apart. As I said, friendships ebb and flow, and that person can come into your life. I think that what's that saying, a season, a reason of a life, and somebody can come in just for a season. They can teach you something, they can have a reason for being in your life. You can have like shared some amazing experiences with them, and if they then leave your life, that doesn't mean that that friendship had no value to you, but it just had value to you for that period of your life when you lived in that particular city or worked in that particular job. But when you move on to a different part of your life, you might leave that friendship behind. I mean, you don't have to, but it might just be the way it is, that that friendship just drifts apart as you move on to a different part of your life. And I don't think that's something which we should be ashamed of, or we should be trying to hold ourselves back from, because I think as we evolve as people, as we evolve as humans, we're going to draw new people into our lives. The way that I think about it is the person that I was when I was like 18, 19, 20, let alone the person that I was when I was like 12, 13, 14, is a very, very, very different person to who I am now at the age of 26. So I'm 26 right now, I'm 27 like next month. Oh my God, getting old. But yeah, I'm 26 right now, and even the person that I was when I was 24 is such a different human to who I am now. So the people that I have in my life are probably going to be a little bit different because I'm a different person. I have evolved, I have changed, I have grown, I have new interests, new passions. My lifestyle has changed, my career has changed. Of course, the people that are going to be in my life are going to evolve as well. There's going to be a few staple people perhaps who stay with you forever. Like I have a friend called Sophie, who I've known since I was, I think, about 2 weeks old. And even though we hardly see each other, we see each other like maybe twice a year, and our lives are very different, we're still always going to have that bond of knowing each other for so long. But that not might happen with everybody. There's so many friends from school who I thought I would stay friends with forever. I don't talk to any of them. I mean, no hard feelings to them, but this is just life. People grow up, they grow apart, you go in different directions. And like, as I said, I am a different person to who I was when I was 16, 17, 18. I'm a different person to who I was when I was 21, 22, 23. So as this new, evolved lady, I'm gonna want people who are on my wavelength now in my life. So my friendships are gonna evolve with me as I evolve, if that makes sense. I think it's normal for your inner circle, the people who are in your life, to grow and to shrink at different periods. I've had periods in my life where I've had loads of friends, and periods in my life I've only had one or two. Basically, I've come to realise that you don't need an idealised #girl gang to be happy and to have valuable friendships. In fact, you can get even more value potentially from just having lots of different friendships in lots of different areas of your life. That glamorised idea of a girl gang or Sex and the City or Friends, that sort of group, it might be amazing, and if you have it, good on you, but also it might not be, and you might get so much more joy and happiness from just having a couple of individual friendships in different areas of your life, and those people really connect with you and bring you so much joy. And I think that's the most important thing, that you find humans who support you and love you and care for you and will be there for you no matter what. And it doesn't matter whether there's 3 girls who are best friends and hang out all the time, or it's you and 3 individual people in 3 different areas of your life. There's no difference there. Nothing is better than any other way of having friends. It's just important that you have a couple of people who you can connect with and who you can share your emotions and your thoughts with. In summary, these are the key points which I noted down on my laptop. Life isn't like Sex and the City, and friendships aren't that easy. Number 2, having friendships which don't fit this ideal doesn't make you any less awesome, doesn't make your friendships any less rewarding. Number 3, friendships ebb and flow and change over time. That's normal. And number 4, new friendships can happen at any point in your life. Don't feel like you can only have friends who you made when you were a child or a teenager, because friends who you make when you're an adult, when you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, in your Zimmer frame, those people know you as you are then, as a fully formed human being and as an evolved version of yourself, and they're the right people to be in your life at that time. So don't be afraid of making new friends as an adult. I think that's a really, really valuable thing to do. Okay, I have talked for over 10 minutes about female friendship, and now I'm just getting to answer your questions about it, and I'm feeling like I've got over 50 questions. I've already talked for 10 minutes, so maybe should I just do a separate video where I just answer some of your questions about female friendships, because I don't want this video to be too long. So if you want me to make a separate video where I answer your questions that you asked me all about female friendships, I mean, I'm not an expert, I can share my personal experience and hopefully it helps you, then give this video a thumbs up. And if I get over 1,000 likes, which is a super ambitious goal, then I will definitely do another video where I answer your questions about female friendships. Guys, I have loads of them, so please give this video a thumbs up so those questions don't go to waste. Alright, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video about female friendships. I really enjoyed sharing it with you, and I really hope that you relate. And I don't really know if it made any sense because I just rambled, but if it did, let me know in the comments down below. Alright guys, have an amazing day. I'll speak to you soon. Love you lots. Bye.